So here in Dallas, we came out here before, did a video in the mall. The audio wasn't that good. Here in Dealey Plaza in Dallas. Supposedly the shot that killed JFK was shot over there somewhere. And we have a similar museum, and I guess they made a museum out of it. It's sold out today. I can't go up there. But similar thing in Memphis with where Dr. King was shot.
Go and see places where those that were part of that struggle were assassinated. You can see where they stood. You can see the balcony where they took their last, not their last breath, but you can see where they were before they were shot. And you can even see the direction that the supposed shot came from. So there's a lot of history here.
So I'm here in Dallas. What I was saying in the mall, which I'll repeat here, is that I came here before to plant some seeds and plant more seeds and reaping some of the, and just seeing some of the growth from the seeds that were planted before. Did plant some seeds here before with Charleston white, and those seeds haven't been reaped yet, but there's some potentials there that are possible. So we'll see what goes on there. I kind of talk about Charleston, what we're going to do with him in a little bit. But the intent of working with him was he's a smart guy that seems to have an educational background and is more aware than the character that he seems to play. And I was interested in talking to the individual behind the character because he's playing the character of a stupid nigger, as he calls it himself. So a smart individual plays the character of a stupid nigger in order to get revenue, make money, whatever, get ahead. And he stopped from doing the community work and became an entertainer because no one was listening to him when he did the community work. So I wanted to kind of learn from him how he was able to get attention. And it doesn't matter whether he's done with community work, but the fact that he's got the attention and could do something with that. So I'm interested in how he was able to stay in that lane. And he does a good job of that. Not a lane that I want to be in. I'm playing a different game, but I want to learn from him on how he's playing this game. And we'll see. The whole intent of working with Charleston White was to basically be an example of what we're talking about with the STEAM projects, where we created this documentary and we would sell it. I was hoping to work with Charleston on it and allow him to get a piece of that pie as well. But the intent was to film a documentary and see if we can capitalize on his notoriety and fame and have a piece of giving back built into that potential venture. It didn't work out that way. It was an experiment, and that experiment is about to be over, so we're going to put the video out in its entirety along with some commercials, and we'll see how the Charleston White thing plays out. That was the intent. No issue with Charleston personally. I think he was very professional in how we dealt with them. My personal experience, he was very open and allowed us to have access to his family and friends, and they were all very open and nice, so no issues there. And he says he's playing a character. I wanted to get a peek behind the character. Wasn't able to get into much depth that I wanted to because I really want to talk about the spiritual aspect of it and the Matrix aspect of it. We didn't get into that. But I did see a talk where he talked about spirituality and how he believes what he believes. So it'd be interesting to kind of dig into that a little bit more because I think there's more to be had there. When I talked to Joe Blow, one of his associates, and also Pops.
But to me, the young man, like you said, he's a spiritual being because where did he get all this knowledge that he got to speak what he said and it almost be facts? So to me, he went to playing with the rappers, he went to learn about the rappers. So to me, he got off a course. But he always wanted to be a star. That's all he wanted to be. He just wanted to be a little old movie star. He wanted to be Michael Jackson, Sammy Davis Jr., and things like that. If he see you, he can imitate you. You understand? Dolomite, whatever that he take interest. If he take interest in what you're doing, he can copy this because he have a gift. And everybody don't have the gift that he have to be able to speak the words that he speak and speak the truth and act like he act. And then he got where everybody in this town want to kill him. They want to kill him. They want to hurt him for what he's saying out his mouth. But what he's saying out his mouth, how do it affect you? Is it true? Must be true. He hit you upside the head with a rock that he threw.
Pops, who taught him some things, they were talking about spirituality. So it was very spiritual conversation that happened when we were here in Dallas and interacting with them that it's really the baseline of the thing that I'm most interested in. So we'll see how it plays out. The potentials are still there. You know, Charleston is doing this entertaining thing. I don't know Charleston really. We just had some interaction, so I'm not expecting anything from him. But that was the intent, and that wasn't really shared with him. I said when we do the video, the footage, we'll give him a copy of the footage. That was done, but he really wasn't, at least my perspective, he really wasn't interested in documenting. He was focused on other things. So it is what it is. You know, that didn't materialize. We'll still put it out. You'll still be able to see it, and it'll be interesting to see how his trajectory goes, because that was another node on the timeline for me, just as Brandon Thomas and Expanded Reality was a node that was closed as well. So that's all I wanted to say at this point here at Dealey Plaza. We'll get some drone footage, see if this is not a geo-fenced area, and take it from there. All right, peace.
I ain't listen to now, look nothing. Look Richard, look nothing. Look Wayne, look nothing. You ain't listen to nothing, look.
No, he's kidding. Excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me. Mr. White, you got a visitor. Wanted to congratulate you.
What's up? How's everyone? Matthew knows.
Oh, what's up, bro? I know who you are.
Say, man, I just want to give a shout out to Spirituality in Action, man. Appreciate y'all for making this possible and making it happen.